Hi guys. This video is gonna be a bit different than what I'll usually upload, but I still wanted to talk about it. Remember, this is just my opinion. You're more than free to leave yours down in the comments. Let's get into the video. There has been a rumor going around that Yena from Ice One might join Everglow after Ice One's eventual disbandment when their promotion contract ends. And I thought I should address it and express my opinion as to why I think this isn't necessarily a good idea. To anyone that doesn't know, or is not aware of this situation, Yena is a member of the group that came out of the program Produce 48 in mid-2018. Produce 48 is a reality TV contest in which several trainees from various entertainment companies compete against each other for a spot in the final lineup of a temporary 12-member girl group that would debut immediately after the show and promote for a few years. It was supposed to be all decided by fans, but it was confirmed a few months ago that all the votes were manipulated. Ice One, Yena's current group, was the one formed during that show. Yena, a Yuhua trainee, ranked 4th, therefore earning a spot. Yuhua Entertainment is the company that formed Everglow, and it is said that Yena was part of the original lineup of the group. And now there are several rumors, just rumors, nothing has been confirmed yet, that upon ending her contract with Stone Music Entertainment, the label that manages Ice One, she will be added as an Everglow member. Now, there are several reasons why I think this isn't a good idea. There have been several projects for rotational K-pop groups over the years. By rotational, I mean groups that would change their lineup during the course of their career. One of the first in trying to do so was SM Entertainment with Super Junior back in 2005, and even though it failed, the company tried it out again with all 3 units of NCT. Project that so far seems to be working very well. However, in both cases, this was announced prior to their debut, which, to my knowledge, hasn't been the case with Everglow. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that being a rotational K-pop group is wrong, but that is not what I think Yuhua wants to do with Yena and Everglow. There has been cases, such as Yeri with Red Velvet, of companies adding members to pre-established groups, which could, in consequence, create a great sense of instability to the fans of that group, who already thought the group would stay with the amount of members that debuted in it. And it could also create a hate issue for Yena, due to being the member that was added later on, just like it happened, and still happens, with Yeri when she was added to Red Velvet out of the blue. Which brings me to my next point. In November, producers of Mnet's Produce 101 series, which includes Produce 101 Season 1 and 2, Produce 48 and Produce X 101 were arrested for fraud and manipulation of the votes in both Produce 48 and Produce X 101. This affected the promotions of the 2 active groups that came from the show, X1, which disbanded due to the scandal, and Ice One. Now, why I think this could affect members of Ice One, including Yena, is because people are hating on the members and calling them untalented because they claim they didn't rightfully earn their spot in Ice One. Not everyone says this, but I've seen people that have. I think that Yena, on top of getting hate for unexpectedly joining Everglow, could get hate from people that question her talent. Don't get me wrong, Yena is a very talented idol and I'm not denying that. I'm just saying that this scandal might affect the way Everglow's fans see Yena, and she could potentially get a lot of hate that will affect her emotional stability and her relationship with the fans and Everglow themselves, as well as Yena's development within the band. This could, of course, also not be the case, but judging from the way K-pop stans handle this kind of situation, I feel like this hate happening is more accurate than fans welcoming her with open arms into Everglow. This one is hard to explain because it's not necessarily something that can't change. It's just an issue I personally have right now with putting someone, could be anyone, not just Yena, from Ice One into Everglow. These groups have a completely different vibe, style and just concept in general. Ice One has a very bright, colorful, soft and I'd even dare to say kind of cute concept, while Everglow has this kind of badass girl crush concept. And I feel like people who are a fan of both will notice how different the members and the groups in itself are. Like I get very different vibes from each one and I'm not sure how they could somehow merge together. I know they're not gonna become one group, but I have this weird feeling, like something's gonna be off if we put an Ice One member into Everglow. Like I said, this could change or not be the case at all. It's just a thought. But of course, not everything has to be bad. I think Yena could bring something really good into Everglow. Their line distribution could be so much better, considering Mia gets almost twice as much lines as the rest of the members. Yena could take half of that and make the line distribution much more even. Also, their choreography formations could improve a lot. Considering that as of now Everglow is a 6-member group, they tend to hide one of the members to center another one, like a lot of even-numbered K-pop groups do. With Yena's addition to the group, they would become 7, an odd number of members, which means they won't have to hide anyone anymore. Anyway guys, that's it for the video. Please write down below in the comments what you think about this situation. Of course, I'll support whatever Yuhua decides to do with both Yena and Everglow, despite it being adding her to the group of not. Subscribe for more K-pop content and I'll see you on Saturday. Love you. Bye.
Thank you. I love you.